Welcome to Date Safe in the Philippines. I'm Mia, and in today's episode, I'm going to share the 8 real warning signs that the Filipina you're talking to might be a scammer. And I'm not talking about the obvious ones that everyone already knows. I'm talking about the sneaky signs that even smart guys miss because they're too busy staring at her profile picture to notice the red flags waving right in front of their face. Look, I know this isn't the fun, romantic video you were hoping for, but trust me, this information could save you thousands of dollars and months of heartbreak. I've seen too many nice guys get completely destroyed by scammers here. They show up in the Philippines, broke, confused, and wondering what happened to all their money and their dignity. So, if you're serious about finding a real Filipina, then you need to know how to spot the fake ones first. Please subscribe first. I promise the advice I share here can save you from heartbreak, scams, and so much stress. Don't wait until you're already in trouble. Okay, let's get into it. Warning sign number 1, the emergency that never ends. Here's how it works. You've been chatting with a beautiful Filipina for a few weeks. Things are going great. She's sweet, she calls you babe, she sends you good morning messages, and she makes you feel like the most special guy in the world. Then suddenly, disaster strikes. Her mom is in the hospital. Her brother got into an accident. The roof of their house collapsed. The carabao ate her grandmother's medication. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. Now look, emergencies do happen here. The Philippines isn't exactly known for its excellent healthcare system or its sturdy infrastructure. Real Filipinas do sometimes need help, but here's the difference. A real Filipina who likes you will be embarrassed to ask for money. She might mention the problem, but won't directly ask. A scammer, on the other hand, will tell you exactly how much she needs, down to the last peso, and she needs it today. Right now, before the hospital throws her mother into the street. And here's the biggest red flag, the emergencies never stop. Mom gets better, then dad gets sick. Dad gets better, then the house floods. House gets fixed, then her phone breaks. It's like watching a really bad soap opera, except you're paying for every episode. If her life has more drama than a teleserie on GMA, then baby, you're being played. Warning sign number 2. She falls in love way too fast. You've been chatting for 3 days, and she's already calling you the love of her life. She's talking about marriage, babies, and growing old together. She's sending you paragraphs about how she's never felt this way before, and how you're different from all the other guys. Pump the brakes, kuya. Real love takes time. Real connection takes effort. A real Filipina who is serious about a relationship is going to be a little bit shy at first. She's going to want to get to know you. She's going to ask about your family, your job, your dreams. She might even be a little suspicious of you because, let's be honest, a lot of foreigners who show up here aren't exactly husband material. But a scammer, she's going to love bomb you from day one because she's running a business, and time is money. The faster she can make you fall in love, the faster she can start asking for money. So if a Filipina is professing her undying love before you've even had a video call, then congratulations. You're not her boyfriend, you're her customer. Warning sign number 3. She avoids video calls like they're a disease. Every time you ask for a video call, she has an excuse. Her camera is broken. The internet is slow. She's shy. She doesn't have load. Her phone only works on Tuesdays during a full moon. Guys, come on. Even in the province, most Filipinas have smartphones. Even with slow internet, you can manage a choppy video call. If she can send you selfies and voice messages, but can't manage a single video call after weeks of chatting, then something is very wrong. Here's what might be happening. Maybe she doesn't look like her photos. Maybe she's actually a he. Maybe she's actually a team of scammers operating out of an internet cafe. Yes, that's a real thing. There are whole operations here where groups of people manage multiple fake profiles, chatting with dozens of foreigners at the same time. A real Filipina who likes you will want to see your face. She'll be excited to video call, even if she's nervous. So if she keeps dodging the camera, then you need to start asking yourself who you're really talking to. Warning sign number 4, her story doesn't add up. Pay attention to the details. A scammer is juggling multiple guys at once, which means she's going to slip up eventually. Maybe she told you she works at a call center, but then she mentions she doesn't know any English slang. Maybe she said she's 24, but her stories make her sound like she's been working for 15 years. Maybe she said she lives in Cebu, but she doesn't know any local places when you ask. Real people have consistent stories because they're telling the truth. Scammers have inconsistent stories because they're making it up as they go. So keep notes if you have to. Ask her the same questions a few weeks apart and see if the answers match. If her life story changes more than a politician's promises during election season, then you've got a problem. Warning sign number 5. She has a foreign ex who was bad but also paid for everything. Listen to how she talks about her past relationships. If every foreign ex-boyfriend was horrible, abusive, or a cheater, but also happened to pay for her apartment, her phone, her schooling, and her family's expenses, then guess what? You're about to become the next horrible ex-boyfriend who pays for everything. Scammers will use their past relationships to set expectations. My ex used to send me money every week, but he was so controlling. Translation: you should send me money every week, but don't ask too many questions about what I'm doing. A real Filipina with a genuine past relationship will have mixed feelings. She'll acknowledge that maybe things didn't work out, but she won't paint every foreign guy as a villain while simultaneously admitting they funded her entire life. That's not a relationship history. That's a resume. Warning sign number 6, she won't meet you in public. You finally book your ticket to the Philippines. You're excited. You tell her you're coming, and suddenly she wants to meet you directly at your hotel, not at a restaurant, not at a mall, not at a coffee shop. She wants to come straight to your room. Now look, I'm not saying that every Filipina who wants to meet at your hotel is a scammer, but a real Filipina who is serious about a relationship is going to want to meet you in a public place first. She's going to want to make sure you're not a creep. She might even bring a friend or a cousin the first time, just to be safe. A scammer, on the other hand, wants to skip all that because she's not interested in building a relationship. She's interested in getting in, getting what she can, and getting out. Whether that's money, gifts, or just a free meal and some drinks, she's there for the transaction, not the connection. So if she refuses to meet you anywhere except your hotel room, ask yourself why. And if the answer makes your wallet nervous, then trust your wallet. Warning sign number 7. She asks for money before you've even met. This one should be obvious, but I'm always shocked by how many guys fall for it. You haven't met her in person. You haven't even had a proper video call, but she's already asking you to send money for load, for food, for rent, for her sick relative, for whatever. Guys, a woman who respects you and respects herself is not going to ask a stranger for money. It's embarrassing. It's desperate. And most real Filipinas would rather eat rice and salt for a week than ask some guy they've never met to send them cash. If she's comfortable asking for money before you've even shaken hands, then she's done this before. Many times. With many guys. You're not special to her. You're just the next name on the list. My rule is simple. Never send money to someone you haven't met in person. I don't care how sad her story is. I don't care how beautiful she looks. I don't care if she says she'll pay you back. Keep your money in your pocket until you've looked into her eyes and shaken her hand. And even then, be smart. Warning sign number 8. Your gut is telling you something is wrong. This is the most important warning sign of all, and it's the one that guys ignore the most. Deep down, you know when something feels off. You know when her messages seem scripted. You know when her excuses don't make sense. You know when things are moving too fast or when she's asking for too much. But here's what happens. You ignore it. You tell yourself you're being paranoid. You tell yourself she's different. You tell yourself that love is complicated and maybe you just don't understand Filipino culture. You make excuses for her because you want the fantasy to be real. Stop. Your gut is smarter than you think. It's picking up on signals that your brain is too distracted to notice. So if something feels wrong, it probably is wrong. Don't let loneliness or desperation cloud your judgment. There are millions of genuine, loving, loyal Filipinas here who would make amazing partners. But you'll never find them if you waste all your time and money on scammers. Let me wrap this up by saying that I'm not trying to scare you away from dating Filipinas. I'm trying to help you find a real one. The scammers are out there, yes, but so are the good ones. The difference is that the good ones aren't going to fall in love with you in 3 days, ask for money before meeting you, or have a never-ending series of family emergencies. The good ones are going to take their time. They're going to want to know the real you. They're going to video call you and meet you in public and introduce you to their friends. They're going to make you feel special, not because they want your wallet, but because they actually like you. So be smart, be patient, pay attention to the warning signs. And if something feels too good to be true, it probably is. What do you think? Have you encountered any of these warning signs before? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video helped you, please hit the like button and share it with someone who might need to hear this. You might just save them from making a really expensive mistake. My name is Mia, and I'm here to help you date safe in the Philippines. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.